Okay, so hey guys, so today's video is going to be something that I've had in mind on filming on my channel for a long time now. I believe it was Erin House that requested for me to do more challenges on my channel, and I thought that this was the perfect one to start out with. I'm going to be filming the 5-minute makeup challenge for you guys. I'm really excited for this, but at the same time, I am someone that takes forever to do my makeup, regardless if I have 5 minutes or, I mean, typically I can do it under 10 minutes, but 5 minutes is a little bit pushing it. But I'm going to show you all the products that I'm going to be using first, and then I'm going to get into the challenge because it's just easier for me to tell you guys first so I don't have to tell you while I'm doing it. I'm just going to be like concealer, blush, highlight, etc. So I'm going to start off with concealer, and I'm basically going to be doing my everyday no makeup look for you guys. This is what I always put on when I just do my makeup and I don't want to try too hard. So I always wear concealer. Most people do. So I always go for my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the color Fair. So that's going to be first, and then I'm always set my under eye with my Laura Mercier Secret Blending Powder because no matter what concealer I wear, I always wear this under my eyes because I always have to set my under eye concealer. So I'm going to go in with that after that, and then I'm going to be setting my face, and I'm going to be using my trusty MAC Real Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. This is the powder that I always go for when I do my no makeup looks. And regardless, this is my powder of choice for anything. And I am going to be going to the gym today, and I know some people don't wear makeup to the gym, but I'm somebody that does like wearing makeup to the gym, and plus it helps me not sweat as much if I wear makeup, and then it doesn't like incline me for me to touch my face at the gym. So sometimes there is a reason for me to wear makeup at the gym because you don't want to touch your face after touching those machines, so it prevents me from like scratching my face or like wiping sweat off my face and you haven't washed your hands yet because of the machine. So yeah, I use this to set my face, and I always use like a big powder brush like this. And then the next step is always mascara, and this is always my go-to mascara of choice. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara, and I usually only put it on my top lashes when I'm in a hurry, but this is always my go-to mascara for any no makeup looks. And then depending on the mood that I'm in, I don't always bronze every single day, but if I want to look a little bit more put together, because I am planning on potentially stopping by a restaurant to see if they're hiring anyone, so I kind of want to not have my face look really dead. I want to add some color to my face. So usually my bronzer of choice for like very light makeup days besides my Marc Jacobs bronzer is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I really love this product. I think it's just as nice and natural as the Marc Jacobs bronzer. And I like wearing this more for everyday use, especially for the gym, because I don't need something so luxurious just for the gym, so I go for this. Then I'm going for a more expensive highlighter today. And then usually my blush of choice to go for, and I always apply my bronzer with my Too Faced bronze bouquet brush, so I always use that to bronze up my skin. And then for blush, I'm always going for a pretty nude natural blush for everyday use. I'm usually always going for NARS's Madly, or I grab MAC's Warm Soul. This is the Mineralized Blush in Warm Soul. So I'm going to be doing that after this. I'm just really excited as to tell you guys, I mean, to find out how long it actually takes me to do all these steps. I'm probably only going to get to my brows, and then that's probably it, or I'm probably only going to get through blush and highlight, and then I'll be done. But yeah, so I'm going to go in with my blush, and I'm going to be using that, and I'm going to use my tapered blush brush from Eco Tools. And then the finishing touch will be my Hourglass powder, because I put this over absolutely everything just because everything blends better with this. And it's not like a big deal for me to wear it to the gym, but I just love how my face looks when I wear it because it just gives you such a glow from within, and it just makes your skin look so healthy, like regardless of how much sleep that you've gotten, it just makes your skin look awake and healthy. So this is the Hourglass powder in the shade Ethereal Light, so I will be topping off everything with that. And then I always set my face if I don't want something too heavy, like I don't need something really completely sweat proof sometimes. Sometimes I'll just mist this on my face and I'll be good. I'm just going to be setting my face with the Smashbox Primer Water because I'm not going to be priming my face. I'm just going to be setting it. So I'm going to be using the Smashbox Primer Water. I find it's pretty easy to do that. And also when I blend out my concealer, I'm going to be using my Real Technique sponge. I forgot to show you guys that. It's still really damp. And then actually I do this before I set my face. I know I'm like explaining my freaking like details all out of whack, of course. I mean my steps all out of whack. Can you speak properly today, Caitlin? Before I set my face, I always do this. I always just brush through my brows with a spoolie, and I just use my Anastasia Brow Definer spoolie and just brush through them. My brows look pretty good today, actually. They're not like all out of whack. And then I always set them regardless of how much time I have. Most of the time I do set them. Sometimes I don't. If I'm just going to go to the dentist or something, sometimes I don't. Like, I'll just do the other steps and I won't wear lipstick if I go to the dentist. And sometimes I won't set my brows. But this is the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, and this is the only brow gel I have, and that's the only brow gel I use. So I'm going to be setting my brows as well, and then I'm going to be setting my face with the Smashbox Primer Water. And then, wow, I forgot, oh my god, I forgot my highlight. God damn it. And then after my blush, I always go in with my highlight, and regardless of how much makeup or how little makeup I wear, I always highlight my face. I feel like blush and highlight are always like an essential step, and mascara and concealer. Like, I would be good with just that, and I could skip like the powders and stuff, but I would have to set my under eyes. But I love highlighter so much, and I have to wear highlighter, and I actually haven't worn this one in quite a while, and this is usually my go-to for like a lot of natural looks, and I just wanted to pull it out and use it today. This is the Laura Mercier Highlight 01. This is the Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the shade Highlight 01. And this is what it looks like. It looks a little bit weird in the pan because it's very messed up and it doesn't look like anything special, especially when you swatch it. But once you put it on the face, it is so beautiful. So it's like my go-to highlighter if I don't know what highlight to wear or if I want something pretty natural. This is the most natural I'll go for highlighters. I don't like very subtle highlighters. This is a subtle highlighter, but it's so beautiful on the skin that like it really just has like a glow from within type of thing, and it's still like pretty. It has a really beautiful like natural it catches the light just gorgeously is what I meant to say. And then I usually always do this every day regardless of what makeup look I'm wearing. I always go in with this as my finishing powder. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the shade Ethereal Light, and I love this one because I love how it works on my skin tone because it's nice and fair. And I just find that this really just makes everything look beautiful and seamless and blended together, but it also gives you really beautiful, healthy glow from within type of look. And I might not do this, but I really love doing it every single day. Like, I really never skip this step whenever I do my makeup. So I really love this stuff for just finishing off my face. But we'll see if we have any time for that. And I always go in with my Eco Tools powder brush for that as well. Oh, I forgot my highlighting brush. I always highlight with my Anastasia A23 brush, so I'm going to be using that with this. That's always my go-to highlighting brush of choice. And then for my setting spray, I'm going to be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Since I'm not priming my face, I always like setting it because then it like keeps me from sweating more and it just keeps my makeup on a little bit longer. But also because it just adds a huge boost of hydration after I finish my face, because sometimes my face feels a little bit dry after I'm done. So I'm going to be using this as my setting spray. I usually always use the NYX Dewy Skin Mist now, but I didn't want anything too crazy today, so I'm just going to go in with this. And then for my brows, I am going to be brushing through them with a spoolie, and I'm just going to be using my Anastasia spoolie that's right here, and I just brush through them like this. My eyebrows don't look too crazy today, so that's good. And then I'm going to be using my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I usually do this mostly every day. Sometimes I don't even do it. Sometimes I just go in with my spoolie, because as long as I do that, then my brows look a little bit more put together. Sometimes when I go to the dentist, I don't even put clear brow gel on, but most of the time I do, and this is always my brow gel of choice. I love it. And then hopefully, if we have time, we're going to finish off with lips. And I'm going to be doing all the steps I usually do. Actually, I might not put lip liner on, but I might have to later. But I always prime my lips with the NYX lip primer. I love this stuff. It's such a great little cheap primer. And then for my lip liner of choice today, I wanted to use the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip Liner in the shade 1C. I used it yesterday, and I really love this one. This is the only one that I have from Makeup Forever, because they're pretty pricey, and you guys know I hate spending a lot of money on lip liner. And then for my lipstick today, I wanted to go in with one of my Bite Beauty lipsticks. I haven't worn them in a while, so I wanted to whip them out and use them today. And I'm going to be going in with the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade Meringue, so I wanted to use this one today. And this is how it looks. It's a really beautiful, like, it's not too orange. It's just a really gorgeous, creamy, luminous lipstick, and it's just really gorgeous on the lips. So it's one of my favorite colors from Bite Beauty. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I am going to be applying my concealer with my Real Technique sponge. I didn't say that in the beginning either. So that's all the steps. I'm going to get into it in just a minute. I just want to grab some water. Alright guys, so obviously you guys know I'm starting off completely naked face. I don't have a smidge of makeup on. I'm going to have my concealer in front of me and my little sponge, and I'm going to set my timer on my phone, and I have it for 5 minutes. And I think we're going to start right now. So I'm just going to put it right down in front of me, and I'm going to be watching the clock. I'm going to pick my concealer up, and I'm ready to go. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so concealer. Hopefully there's enough in here. Oh my god. God damn it. It takes so long. Okay, that's a little bit too much, but whatever. Gonna blend. Hopefully this doesn't turn like complete crap. Oh my god, I can't even talk. Okay. Concealer always takes the longest. Oh my god, it's already been 1.5 minutes. Oh, okay. Alright, I think I have enough faith in myself to think that that's good. Okay, now for powder, just gonna set the under eyes. Probably gonna get it in my eyes too. Oh my god, that'd be horrible. Okay. Powder. Mascara. Oh my god. I don't even know if this looks good right now, but... Oh, damn it. I hate when I do that. I freaking poked myself in the eye. Oh my god, that hurt. Okay. I think, yeah. Wow, I smudged it so much. Holy crap. Do you see that? Shit. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that later. That's okay. I knew I was gonna poke myself in the eye. Okay, bronzer. Yeah, obviously I can't go out like that, so we're gonna fix it. Oh my god, this is like so ridiculous. I hope I don't look too orange. Okay, blush. Oh my god, I only have 30 seconds. Holy crap. Highlight, highlight, highlight. Where's my highlight? Oh shit. Oh shit, I only have 5 seconds. Wow. Okay, and oh, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, we're done. How do I stop it? So, this is it, you guys. This is what my face would look like if I only had 5 minutes. But this is the truth. This is what I would look like. So let's check the mirror and see if this is really bad or really good. I'm scared. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that smudge right there. So it is a challenge, so I have to stop when I actually was done. But I will show you guys my finished face once I actually clean it up. But this is how my face would look if I only had 5 minutes. So I think I did a pretty good job. I got through most of the steps that I wanted to. Like I said, I didn't even think I was going to have time for highlight, but also my highlight like wasn't right in front of me, so it took me a few more seconds. The mascara actually looks pretty good on the eyes. I mean, I love this mascara and it always looks really good, but that smudge is the only thing that's bad. On the other side, it actually looks pretty good. The concealer looks Actually, then the concealer looks really good. It's really making my face look nice and glowy. Yeah, the concealer looks good. Let's just go through the steps in order. So yeah, concealer is pretty damn good. I'm pretty impressed on how good it looks right now because usually I always do it in front of a mirror, and right now it actually looks pretty decent. Then I went in with the setting powder and I used the Laura Mercier, so that wasn't a problem. And then I went in with the mascara, and that's where I think things got a little bit shaky. So yeah, it's just that smudge underneath there, but other than that, the eyes actually look pretty good. And then I did set my face with my MAC Merlin Skin Finish Natural in the shade medium, which I always do. And then I went in with my bronzer. And actually the bronzer looks pretty good too, not gonna lie. So I think that looks pretty good. And then for my blush, it actually looks pretty good too. I mean, it's not like it's gonna look bad, but sometimes without a mirror for me, it's pretty hard for me to see what I actually look like. So that's the blush, and then I went in with the highlight, and that's basically the last step that I actually had to do. If I was in front of a mirror, this wouldn't have happened, so it would have looked a little bit more decent than this. But this is basically what I would have done if I went to the dentist. This is how I would have looked without the mascara thing. So I guess the only thing I really have time for to do is like what I wear to the dentist. I know that sounds really lame, but it's like whatever like doctor's office I would go to. Typically, I wouldn't wear lipstick, especially if I don't go to the dentist. My lips are looking pretty pale right now, but that's okay. Because I am going to put a lipstick on, and I always wear a lip balm overnight. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. Yeah, I'm actually pretty impressed with myself. Yeah, I am. So I am going to probably just remove this with some Sephora makeup remover and just redo this, and then I will show you guys the rest of the steps that I would have done if I had the time. Alright, so now we're just going to do the finishing touches, you guys. I did fix up my under eye so I didn't look crazy, so this would be how I would look if I only had 5 minutes. So I think I did a pretty good job. I think I spent too much time on concealer though, and that's why I spent like a minute and a half on that, but I knew that was going to happen because that's what you always spend the most time on. So I'm just going to take my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the shade Ethereal Light, and I'm just going to dust it all over with my Eco Tools powder brush. I can typically use as much as I want of this powder because it's pretty damn light, so you can dip it in constantly and it won't be overboard. And then I'm just going to brush through my brows with a spoolie just to make them look a little bit more put together. Sometimes if I want to or I feel like it, I will pop in on my waterline just a nude liner, but I just don't feel like it today. And then I'm just going to use my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel just to set them. I feel like this is kind of getting dried out again. I probably need a new one really soon. So just like that. And then I'm just going to spray my face with the Smashbox Primer Water. Just want to move back. Just going to let that set. And just fan it off a little bit, and then I'm just going to do my lips. So I'm just going to fill them in first before I drop this with the NYX lip primer. And then I'm just going to align them with my Makeup Forever lip pencil. I'm just going to use a mirror for this. I was going to use a mirror for the challenge, but now I was just like, it's not like I'm going to really have time to look at it, but I typically would if I was in the bathroom, so that probably would have made it even more realistic, but whatever. For some reason this is not coming out that pigmented, even though it is pretty sharpened. And it doesn't really need to be because it's just a rough outline. Alright. Sorry if this is a little bit boring. Watch me put eyeliner on. Lip liner. And then I'm just going to go in with my lip, which is Bite Beauty's Meringue. There's a lot of moisture on my lips today. Alright, I think that's pretty good. I'll just fix it up off camera if I need to. I probably will wipe it off anyway and reapply it. Let me just fill this in a little bit. I'll be right back. So before I wrap up the video and do my outro, I just wanted to tell you guys I went back and rewatched the clip of me doing the actual challenge, like when I was actually timing myself to do it. And I think my downfalls is that I spent too much time on concealer. I actually don't even typically apply that much concealer, not even on my nose like that. But sometimes if I do that, it doesn't dry down as fast. But I really like that the Maybelline concealer doesn't dry down as fast as my other concealers do. Like, it doesn't set as fast as the other ones. So that's a good thing. But I think I did spend too much time on applying it to my face, and also blending it out. But I would always typically spend the most time on concealer anyway, and then I think I also spent too much time on bronzer. I really don't spend that much time on bronzer, and if I'm in front of a mirror, it would take me less time than that. Sorry, I'm like stumbling on my words already. And the mascara, since I smudged it, I tried to fix it a little bit. I probably should have just left it alone because I knew I was going to fix it anyway. And then I did brush through my mascara a little bit with my fingers, which is what I typically do anyway. At least I had time to highlight. I was really impressed that I even had time to finish the highlight. Like, highlight only took me like less than 30 seconds to apply, so that's pretty good. It's not a very hard step to do. And then literally I had opened this, and that's when the timer stopped. I was like, ah, and then I didn't even get to dip my brush in. So basically this is what I would get up to, is basically just opening this. So it wasn't bad. I think I did pretty good for the first time, and now I'm just gonna jump into the outro. Alright, you guys, and that is pretty much it. This is what I would do if I would just do my no makeup look / 5-minute get ready with me challenge. I have showed you guys my no makeup look before, but I just thought it was a really fun video to do. It really was a test to see what I could actually get done if I would only have 5 minutes. This is like the absolute essentials for me, what I do every time I want to just wear a little bit of makeup. I always have to wear a blush, I always have to wear a highlight, and I always have to wear a lip. And I always have to wear concealer. Those are basically my 4 ride or die products because, you know, blush just adds life to your skin. Highlight, I just love how highlight makes your skin look. Lips just light up your lips a little bit. And mascara just kind of opens up your eyes more. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to stop rambling. So then I would typically just brush my hair and start my day. So I'm just waiting for some laundry to come out of the dryer, and then I can go to the gym, and then I have to run some errands at Sephora and Ulta. I want to return the California blush because I don't really like it that much. And I'm also going to return the Sleek makeup palette, the Sleek Solstice palette from Sleek Cosmetics, because I'm kind of not crazy about that either. So I'm going to hopefully be able to return that at Ulta. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, CBW819, and my Twitter is PokerFace819, and my Snapchat is PokerFace819, and I hope that this was a fun video for you guys to watch. And then I would just put some perfume on, put some jewelry on, pack my gym shit, and go. So yeah, that's it. Bye, guys!